What's good, everybody? I'm the G with a PhD, and you're tuned in to the Green Gorilla channel, the place where black men can freely express themselves. Straight up, no chaser. What's good, everybody? I'm the G with a PhD, and you're tuned in to the Green Gorilla channel. A place where men can express themselves freely, straight up, no chaser. So make sure you hit the subscribe and the like buttons so I can continue to provide you with some real good content. So today's going to be a quick hitter. I don't want to spend a lot of time on this. Shouldn't be any more than 10 minutes. But I want to say something about a Facebook post that I ran across. So I ran across a unicorn who said something that seemed to me to be an example, right, or a counter narrative to those which we usually thrust upon black women. So here's what she said. And the post was made by a man, but he was posting what a woman said. And I guess that he was trying to express his approval about what she said. So here's what she did say. Kanye West was indebted of about $52 million, and everyone forgot and ignored him. His wife Kim created a game called Kimoji that generated 80 mil. She transferred 52 mil into his account and cleared up his debts. Today, Kanye is worth about 1.3 billion. The moral of the story, a man needs an intelligent and industrious wife besides him. Not a beautiful, clueless lady who all they want is to marry a rich man who has it all. As a lady, develop yourself. Don't be a liability, be an asset to a man. Now, if I could, I would be slow clapping and shaking my head. But it wouldn't be in a side-to-side motion. It would be up and down. That's right. I would be nodding in a yes fashion. Yes. Yes. Now, what's interesting about this post is not what the woman said, but a response from women and what she said, to what she said. And this is all about women forcing those persons who are anomalous back into the circle. You got to get back in line because what you said was out of line. It ain't supposed to work that way. You ain't supposed to help a nigga out. That nigga supposed to help you out. So listen to what the responses are from the straggles and the daggles and what they had to say in order to put this young lady back in line. And shout out, I'm using the term coined by the godfather, I think, of this movement. Whoever did come up with it, whatever, I'm sorry, but I'm using it. Shout out to BGSIB more, the godfather of this here thing. So at any rate, here's what one woman has to say. A straggle and a daggle. Hell, he was the one in debt. Brother, you twisted. A man is supposed to bring something to the table, not bring his laundry. Damn. Now come on. We talking about Kanye West. We ain't talking about Pookie and Ray Way. We talking about Kanye West. Are you serious, lady? Think about it. Who are you to sit there and to talk about Kanye West? We already know that the man was trying to break into the fashion industry, and he was able to do so with the help of his dedicated wife. Now, you can say what you want to about the woman's moral propriety for making a sex tape or what have you, but the reality is she held him down. That's the reality. So you see what the Strags and the Daggles had to say about her holding him down. At least one straggle, one daggle. So then, here's the response that one brother made to what she said. No lie, Arabic woman got some magic. And then he talks about the woman, I won't say her name, and basically he says, obviously she's not a team player and doesn't understand to be that many million in debt, it's rich nigga shit. and it's just good business to take care of them, even for selfish motives. Now, I'd like to say the brother who said this in response is on course, but he's still stuck in the blue pill fantasy world. Because to him, her bailing him out was not for the sake of holding him down, but for the sake of making sure she didn't fall down. Now, we all understand that if you're in a relationship, what you're supposed to do is hold each other down. Hence the term relationship. The root word relate. L-A-T, etymologically, side by side. To become back again, side by side. Helping each other out. But anyway, another strag has this to say with a little quick quip. And an asset to herself first. You see how this works? It works this way. Woman, look after yourself first. Man, look after yourself second. You see how this works in the minds of some women? In the minds of some of these strags out here? Now, I usually don't want to say demeaning things about women. I like to attack ideas. But see, right now, we're talking about a mentality, a mindset in which women are placing themselves first. This is why so many men are going their own way. This is why so many men are on this red pill shit. Because the mentality of, I'm supposed to take care of you, but you ain't supposed to take care of me, that shit ain't got shit to do with a relationship. That has to do with some concubine surf shit. That has to do with some bending the knee shit to make sure that you're good and you're taken care of while I suffer. That ain't a relationship. That's a relationship of subservience. And nobody wants to be in no shit like that. We got it too hard out here as it is. But I'm digressing. I'm getting on my soapbox. So, here's what another woman has to say. This is not how this usually works out here in the real world. There's a lack of context here too. Were they married when this happened? Why did he have the debt? How do I know it won't happen again? We don't have to make the same income, but you need to be financially responsible as a grown-ass adult. And I'm not talking about situations like job layoffs, temporary layoffs, medical emergencies, etc. that happen and it can easily wipe most of us out. I'm talking about spending money that you don't have. Now, come on now. We talking about Kanye West. We talking about Kanye West. You already know the situation that this dude is in. How I know it won't happen again. This man is trying to make business moves. You know what he's doing. But it just shows you the reticence, the reservations against, the hesitancy to actually help out a male partner, especially a black man, in the context of a relationship. The only thing that can happen, you can't fuck up. You can't make a wrong move. Something external to you has to happen in order for her to see it justifiable to help you. Now, we already know that nobody in this real world that we live in, if you want to talk about the real world, ain't nobody perfect. And nobody's going to fuck around with a fuck up. But come on now. We talking about Kanye West. We talking about Kanye West. Anyway, another brother comes on the post and says, and the sad part is they drag her for dating only black men. A lot of women are jealous of her for just that reason. First, she only dated successful black men. Second, she come from money. And lastly, she was beautiful. So I applaud her and Kanye because there's not a lot of women out here like that. You damn right. You damn right. It sure ain't a lot of black women out here like that. It ain't a lot of women, period, out here like that. And that's the problem. Therein lies the problem. You see, the sad reality is that many women, especially black women, think that they have a right to be put on a pedestal, to be provided for, and to be protected without offering anything but their presence in return. Any pushback on this regressive notion of womanhood which is anachronistic, unrealistic, and is straight out of the plot structures of romance novels and fairy tales, is sure to be challenged by the likes of those husbandless women who have checklists a mile long. So my question is, what is women's liberation for? If the norms associated with traditional gender roles are still to be upheld, but simultaneously rejected. In my mind, and in essence, it all pays down to the following attitude. Fuck you, pay me. What's mine is mine, and what's yours is mine. Get your ass out there and get what I need and what I want. So, they'll say all of this shit or think all of this shit in their heads while filing their fingernails on the couch while watching their favorite reality TV show. Yes, Ratchet Television, Real Housewives of Atlanta, or the more fucked up Love and Hip Hop. This is why men are going their own way and are taking 1,000 red pills. There you have it. I'm out of here. Have a pleasant Sunday. Peace.